So John, you can hear us, but we're not going to be able to hear you. If you want to make a comment, do you have my phone number?
Yes.
Is John on Zoom?
Yes,
See him on the computer.
Oh, I see him. Okay, yeah.
Otherwise known as Zoom.
All right. So now, this is supposed to be a very quick meeting for Christ's sake. Let's get it done.
You can start.
Thank you. I'm going to call the meeting to order. It's now 8:16, is it? 8:16
Are we
a.m.
recording this?
It's the remote.
And
There's only a phone.
I will welcome any all public and welcome any and all comments that like to be made that are unrelated to our agenda items. None being seen. Scott, do we have any changes to the agenda?
have no changes to your agenda.
Okay, you're going to have to read that. You've got a copy of that. I don't. Okay.
So the first item of business is really public safety facilities solar array. The select board to hold an informational hearing.
Sorry.
The select board to hold an informational hearing to obtain a general obligation bond for the purpose of building a solar array on the public safety facility group. So this is your opportunity to take comments.
All right. Now we'll take comments about the obtaining a general obligation bond for the purpose of building a solar array on the public safety building. Anyone? Right. None being seen, Scott?
He's got his hand up.
Sorry?
Bob, you have to come to the mic.
You gotta turn on the mic too. Please.
I want to thank the board and select board and town manager for their help.
We can't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nope. I just want to take a moment. Bob Boyce, the chair of the Energy Committee. I just want to take this time to send a thank you to both the select board and Scott, talked to the town manager for everything they've done to this point to get this project this far. Thank you.
You know, this board is not in agreement with it. You know that, right?
Well, in the majority of this.
That's unfortunate, but yes, I will tell you that. John, go ahead. You want to?
I say, I was trying to hear what you had to say. I couldn't hear.
Oh, okay. He was just thanking the board for the cooperation in getting this matter underway.
So we do all this stuff.
And John LeBron's comment is the majority of the board is.
If this passes, we put out $350,000. How much do we get back?
Well, it's going to depend, I think, on the.
I don't mean on the electricity, on the installation.
What do we get back?
The estimate, so there's a payback, if everything goes through, and we have an RFP out right now and some conditions that have to be met. So if those conditions are met, the possibility of getting back a third is the estimate. It's an IRS repayment plan based on a program that we're going to try to adhere to. We also have to hire a consultant in order to do that work because it has to do with tax implications because the town doesn't normally pay federal taxes. So it will require us hiring a CPA that actually works with the IRS on this, what's called a direct pay plan. So theoretically, I can't say guarantee, but minimum estimate is about a third.
And there's no grants with this?
Consider this a grant. It's a credit. You get credits back from the IRS.
No, I meant the 350, that's, if it was outright.
We're saying
money.
We're saying a bond. We have to bond for this. That's the question to the public is whether or not the voters want to bond for this project.
There's no grant for the bond itself.
Right, that's what I was getting.
All right, so I know what you're saying, but supposedly we get something back. And I'm saying supposedly because there's criteria that have to be met in order to apply for that.
Yeah.
And the return was like 112,000. Okay, supposedly. Again, I'm saying supposedly. I wasn't doing it to.
So that number is over a period of time?
I imagine so. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly what it is, I don't know. All right, but You are correct.
Consider the way I am looking at it now without being told differently. And we're in the very formative stages here. Think of it like your taxes. We'll have to file a tax return on this project. And then we anticipate that there would be some
Just on
credits.
that, yeah.
Yep.
I got more questions.
okay. Number 3, Scott.
John, you're all set? Yep. Okay. Number 3 is the resolution of necessity for capital projects. The select board to approve the resolution of necessity for capital construction project as presented for the purpose of making certain infrastructure improvements, namely constructing a solar array on the rooftop of the public safety building located at 40 Beaver Street. Sorry for the typo, that's a 40 Beaver Street. And to pay related professional fees and project costs, the project, at an estimated capital cost of $350,000. I will read the resolution if you are ready. I see that you are ready.
We're ready.
Resolution of necessity for capital construction project. Whereas at the special meeting of the select board, the board of the town of Wilmington, the town, on Tuesday, February 10th, 2026, that is today, the board determined that the public interest and necessity demand that for the purpose of making certain infrastructure improvements, namely constructing a solar array on the rooftop of the public safety building located at 40 Beaver Street, and to pay related professional fees and project costs, the project, at an estimated capital cost of $350,000. Whereas the project is estimated at a total capital cost of $350,000, whereas the town intends to pursue federal tax incentives through the IRS elective pay or direct pay program, which may earn an eligible cost percentage of the total project. Whereas the remaining cost of financing the construction is too great to be paid out of the town's ordinary income and revenue, whereas bonds, capital notes, or other financial instruments of the town in an amount not to exceed $350,000 should be issued for the purpose of paying for the construction of the project. Now therefore be it resolved that the issuance of bonds, capital notes, or other financial instruments of the town for the renovations or improvements of the project not to exceed $350,000 should be submitted to the town voters at a regular town meeting to be duly warned and held for that purpose on March 3rd, 2026. Be it further resolved that the propositions of incurring bonded debt, capital notes, or other financial instruments for this purpose should be submitted to the qualified voters of the town as follows. The article. Shall general obligation bonds of the town of Wilmington be issued in an amount not to exceed $350,000 for the purpose of making certain infrastructure improvements, namely constructing a solar array on the rooftop of the public safety building located at 40 Beaver Street, such improvements estimated to cost a total of $350,000. Be it further resolved that a vote on said proposition be conducted by Australian ballot at the March 3rd, 2026 regular meeting to be held at the Old School Enrichment Council, OSEC, in the town of Wilmington, at which meeting the polls will open at 7 a.m. and will close at 7 p.m. Be it further resolved that the town held a public information meeting on February the 3rd, 2026 at 5:44 p.m. to discuss construction plans that will lead to a bond loan issue proposition at Town Hall located at 2 East Main Street and via Zoom and phone call in for the purpose of explaining the proposed project construction and the financing thereof. Said Zoom information as follows. Here's a register in advance for that meeting. Be it further resolved that the town will hold a second public information meeting on the bond issue proposition contemporaneously with the consideration of this resolution on February the 10th, 2026 at 8:15 a.m. at Town Hall located at 2 East Main Street and via Zoom and phone call in for the purpose of explaining the proposed project construction and the financing thereof. Said Zoom information is as follows. And we are experiencing a little technical difficulties, but we do see John LeBron on Zoom and Tim Hill on Zoom. Now, be it further resolved that all acts relating to the proposition of incurring bonded indebtedness and the issuance of general obligation bonds of the town for the project be in accordance with provisions of Chapter 23 of Title 24 Vermont Statutes Annotated, and be it further resolved that the attached warning is specifically adopted for use in connection and consideration of the above stated proposition of making said public improvements and incurring bond indebtedness. Therefore, form of ballot shall be available from the town clerk's office consistent with Vermont law. This is dated the 10th today of February 2026 and is ready for the question.
Somebody like to make a motion?
I make a motion, we approve the resolution of necessity for capital construction project.
Hang on, I believe John LeBron may be seconding. And you have a second from John LeBron.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of approving the resolution of necessity for capital construction project as presented, say aye.
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 John LeBron says yes.
Motion carries. All right, other business, Scott?
I have no other business except an executive session for you.
Oh, we do, okay. Would you folks sign that, please? My stuff.
This is the content of the special meeting. Then we're going
This
into
was the whole
executive
meeting,
session.
John. You know, Scott, I don't have my little prompts here either for the executive session. I wasn't aware we were having an executive session.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Forgot your other folder.
Thank you, man.
This is exceptions for real estate.
Oh, so we should kill this then, huh?
Once we go into executive session, we haven't gone.
Okay, all right.
Well, John's still got it
All
here.
right.
And,
Dang, that's tough to read, isn't it, huh?
yeah, so essentially,
I can't read that.
all right, I will give it to you. Would you like to make a motion?
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to make, that's right.
No.
Oh,
Well, I
sorry.
can make the motion to go into executive session.
Okay, so
Less-
to
less,
enter, what you usually do, and I will just read what you usually do. is
Okay,
To enter into executive session for the reasons noted. And in this case, it'll be for a real estate discussion purchase. That there be a finding that premature general public knowledge would place the public body or person involved at a substantial disadvantage. If you'd like to make that motion.
so moved.
Second.
The purpose of this executive session would be to negotiate or secure real estate purchase or lease options under Title I, Section 313, Sub A, Sub 2. You can make that motion.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right.
And John is, and John is.
Want to kill
That's
these
a yes.
things here, guys.
Well, I think John's gonna want to hear
This won't be recording though,
No,
correct?
no, we're going to shut down the recording.
What's the matter with this thing today, anyway?
I don't know. It's technology though,
Somebody messing with it?
hard to say.